Welcome to the sixth edition of the EMR podcast on EMR Studio. This is where we talk about everything unfiltered. Trust me, the conversation that we have here is unfiltered. My name is Grace, and we are going to be discussing something very controversial today. But I'm not going to be doing this alone. Before I introduce the topic, I would like to introduce my team that will be doing this together today. And I have beside me Raphael, I have 13th, and I have Daisy. So I'll start with women because women supporting women. So Daisy, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm Daisy. I'm good. It's nice to be here again, and yes, I know you're waiting to hear from me. Well, let's get into it.
All right. Okay, I'll start with seconded by Raphael.
Yeah, and how you doing, everyone? My name is Raphael, Mr. Virgin, a cinematographer, a content creator, and also a musical artist, a vocalist to be precise.
I'm 13th disciple. I'm a broadcast journalist and stand-up comedian. I talk for a living, as people say that, and I like controversies a lot. You understand? So we are here today to talk about something very interesting, very fascinating, and something that requires serious attention for now. We'll be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of that particular thing, but which I don't know, but we'll get to know.
All right. Speaking of controversies, like you mentioned, we are going to be talking about the effects of social media on life generally. We are going to be talking about the good, the bad. You agree with me that we have just two sides to this social media. We have the good side and we have the bad side. So today we are talking about the both sides, the good side, the bad side. We have a lot of things going on social media, and I feel like social media has influenced the way many people live their lives. So I'll start by asking that what do you guys think of social media? Who should go first? I'll start with this.
Ladies should go first now.
I don't. Women supporting women.
Yes, so we already know. Myself and Mr. Virgin already know that we are dealing with feminists.
I am no feminist.
Okay.
Okay, but then social media has done a lot of positive and negative things in the society today. It's been a whole lot. With so many videos trending out there, so many, what do they call it? The video has leaked. And then everybody gets to say it and you get to talk. And well, another part is the positive part now is it's giving a lot of us a platform to talk, to reach out to people. I can decide to attack 13 disciple online and say, who are you, sir? Even Mr. Virgin, I can say, what is the virginity?
Prove your virginity.
Drag me with your
I can drag you
features.
anyhow. That's what social media has given to us, and I think it's a good thing, and also it's just a bad thing on another side.
Okay, speaking of dragging, like you can just call on 13 and
Drag him like a generator.
There's this
Please
thing that
drag
they
me.
say online lower Soroboshe.
Sorry, where you get
Okay.
it.
What do you think of social media?
Well, social media for me is more of the connectivity, the information aspect, because the connectivity there is a lot of people get jobs online right now, connections online through social media platforms. Because I would say, for example, now as a cinematographer or as an MC, that 13 disciples, a lot of gigs will come from Instagram. People will reach out to you through your DMs. I would like your service. So social media has a lot of importance, a lot of disadvantages, but more of the important, depending on what you want to use it for.
So 13.
Well, for me, I will not say that I do regret being part of generation that actually depends on social media, because in all sincerity, social media has made the world a global village. Like Mr. Virgin rightly said, many people, even if you don't have airtime, but you have data, you can communicate. You can still be felt. The people don't feel like, okay, I can't hear him, I can't see him, I can't talk to him, but I can see him post. You understand? Social media has saved so many people's lives. Social media has corrected so many wrongs. Like imagine during NSAS, social media exposed a whole lot of back-end errors of Nigerian police force and other military or whatever law-abiding agencies involved in. And we've seen so many dangers when it comes to social media. As far as I'm concerned, everything is delicate. Life itself is delicate. It depends on how you tune it to your own benefit or how reckless you give your life to it, and it comes back to bite you. Because I've understood that social media has actually made so many people and has mad so many people. For example, Mandy Keys. There was a time she said she purported herself to be a hooker, and people started stabbing her, only for her to start crying and say, I just purported myself. It is just for attention. Cruise. For me, I don't like the cruise on social media.
You don't
Because
like all the cruise or just mannequins?
on a norm, I don't like cruise at all. I don't like cruise in the sense that cruise is meant for people that you are intimate, people you are close with, so they know that you are catching cruise.
Sure.
If I'm cruising my sister now, I call all my siblings. I'm the last one. I call all of them by name. It doesn't mean that I disrespect them. You understand? So anybody that sees me talking to them, say, oh boy, bad Jesha. But they are enjoying the cruise. But when you go online and you start to catch cruise with sensitive matters, look at somebody. I could remember there's this lady, I've forgotten her name. She does this departure points, like when you want to travel out with basket mouth, and she came up with the fact that she was cracking joke with real worry picking, trying to shed weight. I felt that joke was below the belt, irrespective of how close you are to that person. Somebody is trying to struggle with something that nearly claimed their life on 2-3 occasions, and you feel it is good enough to catch cruise. Look at Chris Rock and Willie. That was cruise, but it was an expensive cruise. So instead of you falling into wahala of cruise, Kukuma stay away from
Just
it.
like where Rory Pickens said she had a death, she had a husband then.
Yeah.
And someone Twitter said, God pass you won't die, leave your husband alone.
You understand?
God pass you.
For me, social media, everything is good, depending on how you tune it to your life.
Okay. So I feel like everyone knows that, okay, social media has the good side and the bad side. But then, do you think this social media has influence on our personal life?
Yes,
the way
it
we
does.
relate to people? Because you feel like some people think once you post, that means you're online. That means if you don't reply their message, you choose to ignore them. So what would you say about social media affecting our personal relationship?
Are you putting that to me?
Who is going first?
Let anybody go.
But I feel like social media affecting personal relationship. For example, right now, I barely reach out that much. I can be on Hex app throughout the whole day, and you can message me on my WhatsApp and I'm gonna reply you. I'm just like I'm a Twitter addict, so I can just be online. I'm an ex addict. So I'm just,
And some people's exes.
don't leave me.
Your ex is on X.
You see the reason why we need to drag that in.
Your ex is on X.
So I'm more of an ex addict. So I'm a bit online on Twitter. I'm on X. Then do my thing. I don't even try to reply you. So it's more of the aspect of I just want to be on my own. So everybody gives the vibe of if it's not money, don't reach out to me. If it's not this, don't reach out to me. But the fact that we are losing a lot of real friends in the aspect of it's not money, because you don't use money to measure friendship.
Yeah.
But nowadays on social media, right, everybody has a tag of if you know they make money, no reach out to me. If it's not about and the day where you go need that friendly help, you know go get them.
That's it. And what is said concerning communication. Now, I spoke to somebody, and the guy was like, he's a communication advocate, and what social media has cost to so many people today. In the good old days, there were times when you come out of your room, you sit down together as neighbors, as friends, play football, play Ludo, just engage yourselves in different games. But now, as long as I can pick my phone, and that's what he's doing right now. As long as I can pick my phone and talk to somebody, hi, what's up? That's the end. I feel I've reached out to this person. And, if we look at it deeply, it goes more than that. It goes more than just picking your phone and saying, hello, what's up, how are you? And that's why that's why depression is out there today. Because so many people are so accustomed to chatting on their phones, not reaching out to people. And then when you start chatting on your phone, when you go out there and you see some stuff out there, you get depressed. You feel like, am I not tried? What am I not doing? What am I not doing right? What is going on? And you fall into depression, and you start measuring your life. You see, I think I'm not doing well enough for myself. And then the next thing, some people think of suicide. Like suicide is the very best option. But then it has cut a lot of people communicating. Communication process is mad, and which shouldn't be so. Yeah.
Well, for me, it is called social media. while I was growing, I don't know if they still do that subject in school right now. There's a study called social studies.
Yeah.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, some of us attended schools where they had to teach us English in Yoruba. They had to teach us social studies in Yoruba. So in Yoruba, we call social studies Ibagbepo Eda.
So you attended that kind of school. Well, you are old though.
I had friends.
How old are you? Tell us
This-
now.
this
How
Alright,
old
now
are
this
you?
podcast is
This
not
podcast
about
is about
age.
him.
So if you want to
No,
drag me, go and drag
no.
me.
Go back to the first episode and
Why?
see how 13th wanted to bring me out here. So how old are you? Tell us.
Well, I'm old enough to be your husband.
I like very, very older men, but you are not really old. So let's just leave that.
Thank God you don't know how old I am. So what I'm trying to say in essence, it is called social media. It is for you to coexist. It is a robot. I like to say when I'm on radio, be careful what you post on your social media platforms. Those are the robotic you. That was what Mandikis suffered. Be careful what you put out there, because what you put out there happens to be the content and the light with which people will see you.
Yes.
So be careful. So if the social media engagement you have always been involved in has now become something that is haunting your own life, then you are at fault. Basketmouth said something. He said, "I don't reply people on social media. I give social media content to thrive. I don't have to go and meddle with my content. So let me create something that will make you people engage on social media, and I stay away from it." So many people use social media to their own advantage, wrongly and rightly. Skibby did it so many years ago, faked his own death. We had one of our guys that did it too. It doesn't mean you are going to give us good content. You faking your death, does that mean your song is good for radio? Does that mean your song is going to be groovy? No. We need to understand that social media is meant for you to tell people that can reach out to you verbally that I am existing, or I am doing this. So as far as I'm concerned, I love social media because the way I use it is to my own benefit, not to my own detriment. So anyone that is suffering from being on social, I see people say, I'm going to delete my account. Why? Why do you have to delete your account?
Because, at a point, you get so overwhelmed. And by the time you see things out there, you get so overwhelmed. And you feel, oh, let me just steer clear of
Desi,
this.
I'll put this to you.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me that every time you've been seated in a congregation listening to your pastor, everything he or she said goes down well with you?
Of course it does.
No. So when you go to social media, like Mr. Virgin said,
different.
Filter what you want to listen
filter what you
We
want
are
to listen
different.
to.
We are different. Everybody's different. And the way we take things, the way we accept things is different.
Do you know the way I use social media?
Okay.
There's this pastor on social media that likes to talk about boys and girls relationship. That man has afro like this. I don't want to mention his name. There are so many things he said that doesn't go well. It's not right. But because he's a man of God, before you say Jack Robinson, somebody picks it. Because your girlfriend notices that what that man had said in that particular post is talking to you, she will post it on her status. Then some other maggots too will go and feed on it, and they will be misled.
Yeah, you just understand that some people don't just get sense.
Yes. So that is why social media is for adults, not for kids. It is very
That's why
surprising.
they created TikTok for kids.
Your
No
kids,
way.
TikTok
No.
for kids. Don't bring that here. So it's always
don't bring TikTok
See, you
vibe
are for
to
X.
X.
You are
I am
for
not
Exactly.
for X.
You
You are
just-
for X. I am for TikTok. So let
X
me
for
enjoy
is
my
for
no,
men
no,
and
no, no.
ladies.
See, let me.
See, Instagram is more relatable than X.
No.
And even TikTok, if you go to TikTok,
See, we don't-
the kind of things
We don't, need to,
no.
we don't need to drag these
On-
people now.
on-
Now, let me tell you something. When we had
oh.
Facebook, what was Facebook for? Connection.
Yeah.
Then over time, the person that owned Facebook said, okay, fine, I want to make more money. Then started putting business features into it. Started coming up. Instagram, Facebook never had reel, never had stories.
Yeah.
It was Instagram that came
There
with
was no
stories.
even marketplace
There
then.
was even no market space there. You understand? What was the intention behind, the brain behind Instagram? To post pictures and videos
Related with old friends.
and still connect with friends.
friends,
It happened to be an app like Facebook,
Facebook.
but a little bit of I upgrade from Facebook. If you check all of them, it is for audiovisual.
Yeah.
So you must be careful what you do. What do we do on Twitter? Before I tell you today, X. One of the best app in the world right now is X. You can chat on X. The only thing that is left, I think, is to make call. But you can
then
even
you
do
can
chat.
video.
Voice
Video.
calls
You can
and
do
all.
video now.
Yeah.
You can understand. You can send pictures. Some people do not know that you can do all those things. For me, I know people that do not chat on WhatsApp. They will tell you, talk to me on Snap.
Like twice
Yeah,
me, I don't
people
like
that
Snap.
use Snapchat.
Me, I don't like Snap.
So for me now, I don't like Snap. I don't have time to. I don't
No,
have
I
Snap
think
to me
it's
is like a red
because
flag.
you
If I'm in a
understand-
relationship with you're using Snap regularly, it's like red flag
No,
to
you
me.
don't understand the way Snap works. That's why. You
No,
understand.
Snap
So
is
for
full
me-
of it's full of sexual.
So for
things.
me,
So what is
I,
X? X is you can watch porn on X.
No, X,
No.
on
Huh?
X.
You
You
can't
know
watch
why?
porn on
No.
X.
You can watch.
You can
porn
watch a full
on-
clip. Don't
Wait.
even
Clip
say
on-
that.
Yeah,
let
yeah,
me tell you
sure,
something.
definitely.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell
Okay.
you something. See, people don't know how to manipulate these apps. I choose to determine what goes down on my timeline.
On your timeline, you
And
filter
on
it yourself.
X is the best app to do that.
You can filter
I-
it.
You
I'm
can
not
filter it
saying
out.
X is not the
one
best
one
app to
one
do that.
maggot will go and pick video and post it and put a different cover. Do you know that by default or by automation, X takes those posts
Blocks
off?
it.
Off.
Now on
But on Snap.
Insta or Snap, you have to report that person. The moment you are posting anything on X and it is not meeting up with their criteria,
No, on Instagram.
Your account
so
won't even go.
that works.
Well, okay.
That works too on
So let's
Instagram.
move on. Let's move on. Now, I want to talk about catching cruise. You mentioned catching cruise, and I think people buy madness now on social
Sure,
media.
definitely.
And it's-
mad people.
Well, I can't say mad people. People buy madness, and that madness is earning them money.
Yeah,
So
sure.
speaking of catching cruise, do you think I want to kind of disagree with you because catching cruise brings money to these people, and me, I'm here. I'm not catching cruise. I don't have money.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Don't make
social
money.
media.
I'm sorry for you.
Social media has created a space whereby social media right now in Nigeria has created a space whereby if you are normal, you cannot make money.
Exactly.
Because why, for example, right now, Yongidu, making waves when we have crazy singers with nice vocals are not making waves. But it's social media that pushed Yongidu outside there. Because why would you come and tell me Oyimo Imila?
No, now.
But fine, he's making his money off
Let me
streams.
let me
It's
object.
good.
I want to believe that Jongidu has this traffic because of the antecedent of how his name
Yes,
sprouted up.
yes.
His name sprouted up from someone that is always in the face of everybody, Zazu.
He
Yeah.
dragged him.
So he dragged him. So now everybody listen. Now this is where this my conversation is going. Do you know that there are some countries where they don't have X, they don't have Facebook, they don't have all this?
Yeah.
Go to South Korea. Are they not rich people? They are freaking very rich to the teeth. I think it is a lazy mind that will say until I catch cruise. Have you seen people that caught cruise on social media and got attention, got money, and they eventually committed suicide?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
they lost immediate family. I am not going to be proud of Mandikis if she's my sister. Thank God that she was never. You know what I'm trying
Sure.
to say? Even people when they do what they do, what they try propose say that they do.
Yeah, keep
they
it
do
up.
they do and code deadly. We know of people wey be say they be confirm runs girls wey be say they get businesses so tey their mama go dey tell some people mama go dey tell them say can't you see Dolapo doing well they no know say Dolapo dey
People wey dey go vacation with tripod.
Yes.
Na tripod dey snap sky pictures. Abi.
you understand
Na
so
tripod
what I am
dey
saying
do
is
everything.
catching cruise for
No be
me
tripod,
on
o.
social media is a no. What I can't catch cruise and lose a Dolapo if Dolapo is important in my life. You will realize that at the end of the day the cruise go fetch you money and attention. Don't forget that. Now look at this very man that has decided not to be a bodybuilder and begin to drag people because somebody died. Now so many people will go to his comment section and say things that can make him kill himself. When you are catching cruise, don't forget that some people are coming to you too with cruise. They are cruising,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they get at you
At
pass
you.
them.
Okay.
Sure.
You get it. So people don't take you seriously. Now let me ask you a question. All these guys that are choosing the cruise lane on social media, on all social media platforms, tell me one big brand, reliable brand that is white collar inclined that has signed
Want to
them.
associate
Sure.
with them. Well, one thing is, I think most of them they make their money from the grassroots level. So by the time they start catching crews and doing all these things, we have people here. We have celebrities and the likes of them that want to reach out to them. Like there's this new movie now, that an actress wants to release to the cinemas, and she's used most of them. and the movie is made because she's catching their audience. Yeah,
But she's not catching cruise. She's selling markets.
no, they are catching cruise. If you look at it, they are catching cruise. They are doing
the content,
insane things like
yes.
things
You mean
that
in the
don't- that-
movie?
no, not in the movie.
Video.
On the
Trying to
platform.
catch the
Trying to
audience,
promote the
trying
movie.
to promote the
Promote-
movie. Yes, they are doing things that are not just making sense. Sometimes I just see the videos and I'm like, what is this? So they are just doing things out there, and so that's why I say they are reaching out. They are reaching out to the people in the grassroots level, and by doing this, people in the grassroots. By the time they do this, people in the grassroots level, they grow.
It's,
They evolve.
It's because the social media has changed, whereby reasonable things don't sell online.
Don't
again.
sell, yeah. Now I am seated in front of my ring lights. I am thinking of a very nice content, a very good thing that people would learn from, and I've thought about it and I produce or whatever or record it and I put it out there, and I'm getting 16 likes out of 1,000 views.
Yes.
And I go check out what somebody else is doing that doesn't
That
even
doesn't
make
make sense.
1 cent, and the person is getting 12.5 likes.
Now, this is where you have problem.
gets to
Daisy.
me too.
This is where you have problem. You have not been able to measure your own success. Do you think an elite, a bank MD or ED, is going to sit down to watch Zazu?
They watch it.
They watch it.
They
Why
watch
did
it.
they?
No.
Why did they call him to come and
See,
perform?
they
at
watch
the-
all these things.
Wait.
Land.
For example, when
I-
I cannot follow Salu.
I
I don't know get anything.
see, there are some
the way
things.
I want to learn from
There are
Salu.
some things that I cannot see. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Why is it that when we are looking into marrying
Why-
somebody, they
why I
ask,
go
"Pe,
follow
ile wo lo
Salu?"
ti wa?"
Okay.
Okay, you want to marry Mr. Virgin. Do you know there are some people that the nickname alone will turn them off? Dolapo, ogbe Mr. Virgin. Wa ṣé Virgin lele tí mo wò yìí? You understand what I'm
Yes.
trying to say? There are some people that they cannot offer you what they can offer is actually flimsy. Some people, if okay, now when is Tony Numelu going to bring Zazu to come and perform for him? Okay, look at what happened at NBA.
NBA.
Yes.
When law students said, like, how dare you bring this kind of a person? You don't understand what I'm trying to say. See, different strokes from different folks. There are some people that he will appeal to. I have a very corporate bros in my church. He doesn't listen to hip hop. He doesn't listen to Afro pop. He doesn't listen to R&B. But if he hears anything Pasuma, Oma Daranu, as in he goes scatter place. What am I trying to tell you in essence is, if you have been able to reach out to reasonable few people with good content, my dear sister, you are satisfied.
Okay. Now everybody has their own niche. Everybody likes what they like.
Yeah, I
no
know.
doubt. But I'm scrolling through my page. On
It is your
whatever.
choice to be oppressed or depressed by somebody's success that is not
I'm not talking
commensurate.
about
But-
depression. I'm not talking about depression. But
But you have your audience.
yeah, you have your audience.
But
Fine.
your audience might not be more like people that are
Wait,
doing
what-
insane
They
Wait.
things.
cannot be. They are not much as the other people. And then you're looking at it like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I not getting right?
But do you
Right?
know all these grassroots content creators that they do crazy things? They give a big shout out to content creators that do reasonable content.
Yes.
They know. They
know.
This person is my baba. You can't see Salah will see Motara and give it to Motara. It's not
Yeah.
possible.
Mr. Virgin, let me cite an example. I'm a stunt follower of Real Worry Pikin. I am yet to see a comedian, both male and female, that is as energetic and as content deep as that lady. Look at the one you dropped on Monday. Say work on your cover. Nobody they get no time to check book. Do you know that for a rational thinker, you can fleshing that statement up and it will be a whole sermon in the church?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Rather, that Mumu Blessing CEO came up this morning or yesterday
Where you
with
go?
a long fake say older women sleeping. Is that is that a matter to talk about? How important is that gist to real life?
That's
So what I'm
why
saying is-
that
what I am
everybody has got their niche and everyone has got their audience.
Your niche will
now,
determine-
it is what you put out there. If you put something out there and people check it out and people decide, okay, I like this person, I want to keep following, or I like the content or whatever this person does. Fine, it's good for them. But then I am here. What I'm trying to say is, I am here. I am thinking of creative
Good
things
yes.
to put out there, and then I see somebody that is doing nonsense.
It's none of your business.
It is my
It is.
business.
Wait, let me-
It is my
these-
business.
these
It's not about
things-
depression. It's not about any other thing. But then it is my business.
You feel
because
oppressed.
It
I am
will get
it's not
to
about
you
being
now, it's not
oppressed. It gets to
oppression.
you
It will
in
get-
a
It
way
It gets
that
to you, you are oppressed.
I'm not oppressed
It's
because
oppression.
everybody's doing
It's
their
not
thing.
oppression.
It's not oppression. Everybody's doing their thing.
So why
I
is it
do my
getting
thing.
to you?
And you're saying that I've not measured my success. Now, when I'm doing these things and I'm gaining grounds, fine. My success story starts from there, and it starts building up.
And people started reaching out to you. I like what you're doing. I like this that you're doing. Let me tell you something.
Before you get to that stage,
Let me tell you
before you become a broadcaster, and you had to go, or before you got employed by a prestigious radio station, and you had to keep going from one station to the other to look for a job. How did you feel when you get somewhere and they reject you? You get here, they say, "Oh," and you know what you can do. You know what?
Because
let me tell you something.
Those people do not know your value.
Let me tell you something. You know what I do to people when they turn me down, especially when people come up to me, especially you come into my DM from my social media platforms and you say, "13th Disciple, please, we need your expertise on this event." Two things I say to people. The first thing I say to you, will make you begin to see me as a businessman. I ask you, do you want me to MC your event, or you want me to consult for that event?
Okay.
When I talk like that, you know that, okay, fine. That means this guy does more than MCing. Now, when I charge, they say, elere gan ogba to yen, and I begin to measure. Elere is the sundry time of play of elere is not going to be as hectic as mine. I am going to start the event. I am going to end the event.
Elere can leave for 1 hour after the event.
DJ will play at a point. Elere is resting. Elere they chop. Me not get chance to chop. They drink. I don't get chance to drink. You understand it now? So the moment I talk, I know that this guy is a businessman. And when I give my charge is always commensurate with the volume of work I'm going to do for you.
Because you're the captain of the event.
Yes. So now, when you say no, I can't pay that much. You know what you have told me? You have given me more ego. That you are so broke, you can't afford my bill.
No, you are getting
that is me. That is me.
Wait, he said that
I don't feel bad. That's what I'm saying. Now, if I go to a radio station, you are definitely good. I've been on radio for 12 years. Are you joking? I'm a veteran already. So if I talk to you and we negotiate and you say, it's much. I went for a radio station interview last year in Lagos, and the man was like, okay, I would like you to start up with us, but this pay is not something we can afford. I didn't want to put myself in that fix of, there are many opportunities in Lagos. Do you know there are times you go to where there are many opportunities and they will choke you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? So here where I still be captain, make the captain they go. Make the captaincy they reflect for out there. Or I rather go there and the captaincy from here and there. They go forget me here, they don't go see me there. You get, so when I go to register and they say they can't afford, that means you can't afford me. I am bigger than you. The same thing comedians do. Say if I crack joke, you not laugh. It simply means say I funny. Now your problem too big past my joke.
Okay. But I want everyone to understand that we are all humans.
Yes, I know.
Let me just before we move on, I want to buttress Daisy. I understand what she's saying. When you see ladies half naked and they put out their content
and disengaged.
Yes, but you see the ones that are not half naked. Fully dressed, and they are saying something that has sense, people would not engage it.
My dear sister,
see,
morals is not for everybody.
But we are talking about money here, no morals. I'm talking about money because at the end of the day, the essence, if I'm putting out content, the essence of me putting out content is not because I want you to believe what I'm saying.
Do you mind if I say something?
Okay.
Do you know Alhaji Taye Currency?
No.
Alhaji Taye Currency is a major musician in Nigeria. Sings Fuji. He lives in Oluyole. His son is a politician.
Yes,
you understand? Do you know that some people would prefer to listen to his son than listen to him talk because he's a Fuji artist? Do you know that in the developed world, some people don't respect Pop Daddy because they believe that those guys are gangsters? You get what I'm trying to say? What is the place of morals? What is the place of the money compared to moral? Which one is much important?
Because the society we are right now, appreciate morals more.
Yes. See, let us be sincere.
Wait, did you just say society we are now appreciates morals?
To some certain extent.
From where he's coming up. For me. Do you know that?
We are talking about social media. Social media don't appreciate morals.
Social media is supposed to be something to make our life better.
Social media, even social media appreciate morals, but people don't want to accept it.
Because social media platform owners, they will tell you, don't go beyond this content. It is morality. Morality will make you moderate.
That's why XApp has restrictions to things.
Well, everyone has their own definition of moderation.
Exactly.
I can decide this is moderate, and some other person can decide, this is not
this
moderate.
This is to me. See, moderacy is moderacy in its real sense. It's just like sin and doing the right thing and doing the wrong thing. Some people will tell you that I did the wrong thing because there are some arguments in the court of law will go shock you. Do you know that if you have a conversation and there's difference between heated argument and provocation? The different judgments ni. You understand it? So for me, moderacy is moderacy. If I drink too much of water, it go burst belly. If I chop too much of food, it go burst my belly.
That's moderacy to you.
Moderacy is just you doing the required. Even when you drive, there is moderacy in driving. There is speed limit. When you pump your tire, there is volume of air required for that tire. If you say you want to make your motor stand well, yes, it will still stand well, but it's not moderate. Please, don't let us mix it up.
Even when they throw me sheshe, moderacy day.
Yeah.
When what?
Throw me sheshe.
What's that?
When you just throw me sheshe.
What's that?
When you are
Okay,
sheshe throw me.
so-
So that's that for me.
No, he will divine it at you.
Okay.
So let's talk about people that set their cameras and they set their tripods,
Ring light
ring lights, and they start dragging. There are so plenty on TikTok
that drags people.
that drags people. Like, I feel like TikTok is meant for dragging. They'll just call that person as if they eat together every day. They'll just say, okay, something happened recently about an actress that buried, I think, her mom, and they said it was MC Olomo that bankrolled her. So, and she was like, no, it was MC. The MC is like a father figure in her life. So, despite the fact that she came out, like, debunked the rumors and everything, so people still set their ring lights, and they mentioned that they are Wumi. So now I want to ask that, okay, people that just come out and drag people, like, why do they do stuff like that? Is it because they want the person to change, or because they feel like, what you are doing is good? You can, because I cannot think I want to drag somebody now. I'll now say, okay, let me set ring lights. I can set ring lights to promote business, but I cannot say that I want to set ring lights to say that I want
There's
to
a
drag.
purpose for ring lights.
You know,
now.
remember I said everyone has their niche, and they've chosen violence.
Yeah,
That's what they want to
perspective.
do.
That's their own
That's
perspective.
their own content.
Now, are they thinking of how that what the violence will cause?
The
To
effects.
the
The
person
effects,
you're
yes.
talking about.
Because they don't care about your emotions. They don't care about how you feel. Even they themselves, they are depressed.
Yeah.
So they're
That's
just trying
why
to
I
look
think
for a
that's
way
to
to like
get
to
to
like
you.
to just get to you so that you join them in that depression.
And then that's when Iyabo Ojo and Lisa
Iyabo
Anjorin
Ojo.
goes back and forth.
To buttress your
Wait,
point.
are they making money from that dragging? Because I would like to start.
Because
Yeah,
they're just
point
they see
out.
themselves as like I'm already a big brand. For example, now like early this year, nobody knows very something. Nobody knows him.
No,
You
he
get
used to be a porn star. I know.
He used to be a porn
Do you
star.
watch porn?
anyway.
I'm an adult.
Wait, shoot. Very used to be.
Yes, he even mentioned it that when he used
Yeah, he
to,
mentioned it. He mentioned it.
So does not mean I'm watching porn. He
But-
mentioned
Don't bother to explain.
Wow.
but to buttress what you just said.
Wow.
To buttress what you just said. You were talking about them making money. Do you know the funniest thing? Everybody keeps saying our guys in Paulo Rikini. Not all of them makes money.
Of course. Not
You,
all.
I can tell you the apps that gives people money. One, YouTube,
Facebook.
Facebook, LinkedIn.
Not all of them makes money.
But you see that you are catching cruise. Come and tell me that Iyabo Ojo makes money from dragging people.
she makes money.
How?
They won't
Juice-
pay her. She makes the money off TikTok while she's on live, or probably.
That one is different.
Uh-huh.
That one is different. Now, do you want to tell me that because I sent you money, Daisy, I love this content you did. Take. Oh, you can really enjoy what you know. They really be money will be.
And will you
reasonable
pay
money.
someone like thank you for dragging so person?
Yes, that's the question. No. Now, back to what I was going to say. Somebody told me something, and it stayed in my brain forever. It is going to stay in my till I die.
I was about
He
to
said, for everybody that oppresses you, go and check it. That person is oppressed already. Oppressing you was just a defense mechanism
Sure.
to get you to feel what he or she is going through. It's as simple as that. As far as I'm concerned, social media is supposed to see. Do you know why many people, when I see some draggings on social media, I laugh because many people do not have the knowledge. You know, there are some things you say that can put you to jail. Look at the lady that Eniola Badmus went to arrest. You said I'm a pimp.
collects.
Prove it. So all in the name of catching cruise,
She explain.
you are indicting
explain.
yourself. So this is what I'm trying to say is don't need social. Please, I think God beg you, get all the social media platforms you want to have, but please be careful what you put out there, because there are so many people that will die. Many fake life on social media. Have you seen one advert of one telecommunication company that one of these guys in the Nollywood did? He wore tie, suit, pam. Meanwhile, under na boxer, working from home. You need to understand that many people will not put themselves on the social media platforms that they are engaged
Sure.
on when they are suffering.
Have you ever posted your sad moment online before?
Have you? As a matter of fact, people post fine moments when they are going through sad
Yeah.
moments in reality.
It's just like people that really want true love don't get it easily.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Ask love instructor.
No.
No, it's just the
Legal
fact.
Why?
People that really
what
want
have
the
you
true
seen?
love don't get the love easily.
Sorry.
It's as simple as that.
It's so simple.
Okay, now let's talk about, we have different sides to this social media, and another thing I want us to talk about is people that would say get ready with me. Okay, but before we move to that, let me start from you. Well, let me start from you. So can you marry someone that we have levels to this get ready with me that they do. So people will start from the scratch. By scratch I mean start from where they are naked. That's why you need to use TikTok more, because you see them there on TikTok. So now, sorry, the question is, some people would be on social media, they don't care what they put on social media, what they wear on social media, they just want to create content. Now when you see someone like a lady on social media, naked on social media, can you say that, okay, you want to have something with that, like relationship?
Okay, first of all, last year I met a lady on Instagram. She's a lawyer, a barrister, and I checked her TikTok, and I got to see she has some certain videos there. So I felt like if we are going to date, you have to archive these videos, or you remove these
Which
videos.
videos?
Like she was just normal twerking videos, and I was just like, no,
She's just twerking, enjoying
it doesn't
her life.
sit well with me. It's a red flag for me. You get? If you want to be bad for me alone. You don't need to be bad for
Are
everybody.
you Buju?
I'm not buju, but you even smell nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always smell nice.
What's
always
happening
know
here?
What's going on here?
Oh, you smell
It was
nice.
like when that boy started dropping, it was like,
Well,
You
wait.
know the top bedroom voice was
But wait. You said
Bros,
smell now.
Mr. Benji, na
You-
podcast
Do
though.
do you taste the way you smell?
Nice.
Wahala.
Do you want to check?
But for me, for me, I am definitely never going to. I have my standards for the kind of woman of my choice.
Everybody has standards.
I have standards, and one of my standards happens to be decency.
Sure, 100.
You can be well dressed, all dressed, and still look really sexy.
But wait, let me ask you something. When you see girls that dress half naked, did you like their posts?
I don't.
Me, I like
Yeah,
it.
justify.
I don't.
Then you don't know what you want.
I am
No, it's not my
I
know
am
what you
not
want,
brain
though.
jotter. I don't. Do you know why? I can't lie to myself. If you are telling
So
me,
you just scroll like
when
that.
brain jotter said that thing, that he is always excited when he sees people on social media exposing their body, but his daughter would not be allowed to do that. He's a joker.
That's a lie.
That's a joke.
Big lie.
You don't understand. Okay, my daughter sees me.
Checking out videos like that.
Yes. Do you know that for men likes pictures of people that wear bikini, and they feel it is good. But let them notice that a guy saw their wife wear bikini, and they say, who's that guy?
Wahala.
You understand? So for me, get ready with me is a stupid, without any sense of apology, is the most stupid content I've seen on earth. So what is the motive? Let me tell you something. I've seen ladies selling thrift on social media. They will not wear bra. They will wear one of the thrift shirts. And they'll be doing it.
It's marketing.
There's something we call these guys in marketing. I am actually putting something ahead so that you can get the other ones. Why does massage has to end with happy ending? Why can't barbing end with happy ending? Why can't cooking end with happy
There
ending?
is no happiness
So,
in barbing.
as far as I'm concerned, get ready with me, and I've seen that before. There's a friend of mine that does it in Ibadan, and I'm going to tell him to stop.
guy.
Nisi, King Nisi, stop that thing.
Is he like a very fine? So I go check
Fine
out.
boy. And you say get
Got
ready with
parts.
me. You will stand with pata.
Barbing
That's-
salon and spa.
What is this?
Dressing is just going out,
What does that do, bro?
Is that King Nisi?
Okay, I'll go check it out.
You understand? So I feel like no, this is to the extreme. If I'm when
No, the way you're supposed to even do them now, for when you done the bath.
yeah,
So that it good.
So make
Content
us
goes
do
through
everything,
it.
go
So you-
complete.
No, some people actually do
They
it from
do you
when
know?
they take their bath.
Do you know that?
No,
Just-
it's not. You don't take the half coverage, the full coverage. Why
Yeah,
you
Do you
that's-
know?
that's
Do you know
something
that
else.
the
If
very
you want
first
to go to
time,
extreme, go to extreme.
the very
but
first
put
time
chest.
David Beckham was to model for his pant line. Somebody attacked him that what is this? And he was like, it's my Say, why don't you employ somebody to do that? Have you noticed that that man happens to be one of the richest, most serene and well-cultured human being? You hardly see David Beckham dress anyhow. I think on rare occasions have I seen him on ripped jeans. So, see, let me tell you something. Irrespective of what you're doing, I was telling somebody something some time ago in my church, and I said, I can model for a pant line. And the person was like, 13th, are you sure? Are you sure? Think deep. Is it not because you are talking because you are broke now? Like my father will always say, never negotiate business when you are hungry. You will take shit. Mm-hmm. So what later I thought about, I said, hey, with this my pelebe body, I'll not stand. No, I can't do that.
It's about what
Look at this man. Look at Sexy Still on one of the podcasts. He said he turned down a job because he doesn't take alcohol. He even told the guy, he said, look here, give me $100 million. I will not take it because I don't take alcohol. You must have a standard.
Okay. Now,
And it's not as if he's not making his money. He's making his money.
There's something with standard and there's something with you creating your content. Get ready with me. It depends on how you put it. It depends on what you show out there. Now, I made a video. I'm on TikTok, although I don't have too many followers, so you people should go and follow me. So I made a video, and the video is sitting in my drafts because by the time when I finished making that video, and then I looked at it, and I looked, and I watched it over time again.
You looked at yourself in the video. You looked at yourself in reality.
And you know what I did in that video? I was like, can I post one thing about
what's the content of the video?
Okay.
Go and check now.
It's in my draft, so nobody can say. It's a dance video where I wore something very flimsy. I actually tied a scarf to my waist,
it's
and
not
I
bad.
was.
And you were
It's not
flaunting.
bad.
You were
Believe in
flaunting
yourself.
your
I was actually
elements.
dancing, and
You
I enjoyed dancing.
Wait, do you know dances are different?
There are different types.
You can dance seductively.
I wasn't dancing seductively, but if you see it that way,
Yeah,
your high they see
the way you see it is your
Mr.
responsibility.
Virgin, you are living here, Mr. Vigilance.
So when I watched the video, I could not post it. I could not bring myself to post it because I was like, well, what if I post this thing? And I have so many people that actually see my videos. Even most times they don't comment, they don't like it. But then you just see somebody enter your DM to say, what the fuck did you post? What did you do? And all. So I decided to just.
You want money, or no?
So
Wow.
Ọmọlọ́nà no dey pay.
good guy no dey pay.
Good guy
his voice. Good guy no dey pay.
Okay,
Good guy no dey pay. So as I was saying, I could not post it and I left it, and then I made other videos and I could post it. Now talking about get ready with me, there are instances where you don't have to be naked. There are instances where you just have to show, okay, this is my pants, this is my shirt, this is my headgear, whatever you want to wear. And then you do a transition video and you are in this thing. So it depends on what you do. A get ready with me video is not bad to me. It is not, there's nothing bad about it. It depends on how you put it or how you do it.
You know, get ready with me could be for football.
Yeah, it could be for anything.
I want to cook. But that get ready with me say you won't go out like an outfit. Mr. Virgin has a clothing line and wants me to advertise for him, and I decided to go for get ready with me.
Yeah.
My buluku is my buluku.
You know, fish show your buluku out there, but
you
people
understand.
fish show we don't want to see yours. If you don't want to show,
what I'm saying is some people, a whole lot of people that does this thing do it.
Yeah, they do it because
They are
comfortable doing it. So you cannot judge somebody.
Okay, for example, right now, I don't know how to swim, and the reason because I don't like exposing my body outside.
Okay.
That's it.
But do you know how to bait yourself?
So that's what he likes. That's what
I don't like to expose my
that's what
body
he likes
outside.
and doesn't like.
If I go to see my body, they have to be private.
Some people are very comfortable doing this. Some people can put on their bikini and show and
in one word, I can never.
That's you.
So you can't
date somebody.
Okay.
I can't.
That expose. Okay, you are twerking. Now tell me, why are you twerking?
Why am I twerking?
Because
I want to twerk.
For
because
who?
Send it to me as view once. Send it to me as view once.
As a view once video.
Once I see view once.
Do you know that?
Tell me, baby,
Most ladies. See, I'm going to open. So I don't want to go into something. Most ladies that does this thing, one, they are living the most dirtiest lifestyle. They don't live in a good apartment as much as they purport themselves to do, and at the same time, they are only set of hungry, lazy idiots.
I disagree with you.
Wait, I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. What is the purpose of you having an iPhone 14 Pro Max and you can't afford? You have 3 cameras, but you can't afford 3K for data. Most of these ladies, do you know that there was a lady I was still talking to? I think I spoke with somebody here, and I was like, I told the lady, she just came to me one day, I'm still looking for a job. Oh. And when you go on her Insta, Mr. Virgin, your virginity will leave you. If you go on her Insta,
What's happening there?
she posts pictures where she lives exotic lifestyle that she can't afford.
Yeah.
She told me, she said 13th, there was a day I was seated. I just posted a picture, not motion, no. And somebody said, and that picture alone earned her about 500K.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now,
we have guys that reach out like, what's your name? Send your account number.
Now, let me tell you something.
These are finished men.
That same fool will post that video. Somebody with sharp bad mouth, like a very dark man, will come and say something to her. And that thing begins to taunt them. Yes. And they want to commit suicide. And we will now start to say, justice for. Are you joking with me?
Okay.
Look at
black person go do yash now when they source for money. Wetin concern me say I send you go use do yash.
Look at this man.
I don't want to bring that
very dark man. Very dark man did something with someone recently, and that person answered him, and he came up to post a picture, a video of himself crying. Like, I'm very depressed now. Who cares?
See, all
you put yourself in that lane.
Things out there, most of these crying things, some of them are just.
You want to cry? You are selecting filter.
You want to cry? There's
this thing where people say you want to cry and you
are doing makeup,
doing a video of yourself crying. I actually do it when I am hot and I'm crying. I actually make a video.
So wait, you want to do it right now? Wait,
I don't post
you
it.
open your phone right now.
Yes, I open my phone.
Filter.
I don't use filter, of course. But then I just make a video of myself like, oh, okay, I want to cry. And I do it. It's just me.
Let me see some of your crying videos.
You want to see some of them? Okay, you
cry baby.
But then, back to what you said. There's a slight or maybe a huge difference. I wouldn't know, but there's a difference between lifestyle and your real life in our social media world today.
But some people take the social media lifestyle into the real life. For example, let me give an example right now. I was talking to a friend, and she said a couple of guys are gold diggers, they are hungry, this and that, they are beggy. I was not like begging, like he said, some guys post on their status, they need this, they need support for this, support for that. And I made them understand that. There's a difference between begging and
soliciting for support.
As I said, for example, right now, there's a show coming up in Ibadan, or for an event coming up in Ibadan, and they say for inquiries and sponsorship, call.
It's the same thing.
For example, you want to do 13 Disciples Live in concert. For sponsorship, call. It's different from I want to eat shawarma.
Please,
that your need, you are begging. But for sponsor, you're sorting out for sponsorship. So when it comes to your personal need, you are begging. It's not my business. You want to eat shawarma. You want to eat pizza.
Somebody who puts up a picture of herself online, and somebody sends 500K to her. Did she beg?
She did not beg, but that man is a finished man.
No.
I don't even have any problem. See. Now let me ask you a question. Can that source of income
you cannot
build a house? So when you are now hooked, you'll now be coming to us.
To get her a job, and you're not even willing to get her a job because you think she's living a very good life on social media. If somebody comes to you for help, if you are capable of helping that person, help the person irrespective of whatever life they're living.
Okay, so there is another point that I want us to talk about before we go. That is social media and relationships. Do you agree that there is a way social media affects romantic relationships?
Yeah, sure.
Who do you want to start with?
Yeah, sure.
Anybody that...
No, for real, it affects a lot. For example, right now, my girlfriend was telling me like last week.
So you have a girlfriend?
Wait, you have a girlfriend? I think
they find love.
Men are scum.
Samsung won't buy the
apple.
So my girlfriend.
She moved that chair close. Oh no, the virgin.
Cancelled. Just
please spill.
So my girlfriend was like, she would love to take bikini pictures in the future. And after I make that statement, my own look was like, you are for the future with bikini pictures. You are joking. I made her understood the fact that you can't do bikini pictures. They said that I can just snap and post on my WhatsApp. You can't. It's not possible.
It's your body.
Fine, it's your body, but you can't.
Take Nama.
This is meant to be for me.
You people are not enjoying life. What's there?
If I want to enjoy that life, she gets.
Coming from who doesn't?
Just like what Bridget said. Bridget said, he appreciates ladies that expose their body. If I know I want to go to a strippers club, I want to see ladies and I go to a strip and pay, but not someone that Atimulo Dobale fun. Well, I want goons me.
They play.
It's not possible. You enter exposing
And the
your
private parts.
I told her if you want to go to beach for vacation,
You can.
there are several things you can wear to cover your body, your cleavages that you can still use to swim. But not you wearing bikini and start uploading on WhatsApp for who?
And somebody,
so people
somebody
are
now
saying,
begin to look at your camera.
it's not even about the look right now.
The camera
Because the comment section will be like, baby, you're sweet, your friends will already me, you're shiny. After all those things, what else? What
Okay.
next?
Some people do post pictures like that for validation.
So you don't need that social media validation.
Just some people need it to live their life.
Yes.
Some people need
They feed on
people
it.
with
Part of their
myopic
life.
people with myopic
They
mindset.
feed on it.
It is part of their life.
Okay.
Now, talking about bikini, wearing a bikini, there's this thing I've always dreamt of having, and that is maybe when I'm married. Have a painter, what do they call them, artist, come and draw a naked picture of me and place it in my bedroom.
Okay,
Of
wait.
course, with my husband's support.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
want it. It is what I want.
Is it a pencil or a pen?
A pencil.
Pencil, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm very good at drawing with pencil.
Are you? Don't even do that with me. No.
Eh?
No.
For free.
Don't do that with
No,
me.
I'll give you discounts.
I'll think about it. So, of course, with my husband's support, like I said before, but then I have to sit down. It is what social media has made me or made people believe that you could do whatever you want as an independent lady, and whoever your partner is, you could do whatever you want, and you need your partner to support you. Of course, you need your partner to support you, but you need your partner to talk sense into you. So, social media has affected a lot in the communication process in a relationship and in other parts of it.
Yeah,
because
sure, you're right. Because, sorry to cut you short. For example, right now, during the days of WhatsApp, people use WhatsApp DP. And we also complain now, post and sorry, DP. But now, status is now. You have to meet
posting.
someone to post another person.
Yeah.
Post and sorry, status. So why will you be mentioning my love with posting you online?
Thank you.
You don't need to start mentioning the love I have for you,
For you with
by
me
posting you.
online.
It doesn't make sense.
Do you agree?
For me, I would say that social media has done more damage to relationships than the good. Let us be sincere with it. Now, myself and Daisy happens to be couple, and she knows me to be very, very protective of my private life. And one of these days, I happened to be at home in my boxer playing with my baby, and she's just making video from the kitchen, and she gets it, and I never knew she was making video, and I was just being me at home, only for somebody to see the video and tag me.
You know, I'm sorry. There are levels to these things. There are some things you need to discuss, and I can make videos of my husband.
I
can
never.
keep it. No,
I am never.
I cannot. If we are in a relationship, I cannot make videos of you.
See, there are some videos that are not harmful. Let me tell you something. There are so many statements that are not harmful that will strike hot on the other part. Yeah, so what I do is, before I put out stuff, there are times I want to post something and I have to rephrase,
Of course.
because I don't know how to explain. Because the moment you put it out there, that is how people will see you and will see
But
that thing.
you are in support of your partner making a video of you and
you can
keeping
make
it for
you can
herself.
make my video and keep for yourself. Now let me tell you something. Look at this issue of Shino Rambo and his wife. The lady started saying so many things about the family, not recognizing and respecting the office of the family in the society, and so many ladies jumped on that style. And 2 months, 3 months down the line, she came back to start praising
Her husband.
her husband and that family that she initially marred their person. For me, if you want to be on social media, I must be following your social media. And as far as I'm concerned, unless I have trust issues with you, there are some things that ladies hide on social media that their men do not know.
Snap.
That their men do not know.
Snapchat.
For me,
Vice
if you are going to be on social media and you want to respect our home, because our home is of more priority than social media life that you want to live,
course.
don't put my baby on social media. Don't put my wife. I can decide not to post my wife for protection's sake. I
But
said
wait,
something.
if your wife
Are you a
insists
gangster?
that, Abi,
don't know which
See,
what?
Let me
This
tell you
life is
something.
not hard.
I
See,
said something
that's
on
why-
the previous
wait, hold on.
podcast.
That's why most of you guys, when you get married, you won't post it. It is the female that will be posting. I got married. Guys don't post their wedding
It's
pictures.
because they
Not
want
all
to
guys.
do Shina.
Not
No,
all
it's
guys.
not.
But
Sorry,
let me
no,
see
not
what
all guys.
It's not about the
guys
shino.
here.
Do you know sometimes ladies always like guys that are in serious relationship or married couples?
Yes.
Yeah, there are some ladies like that.
So for
Once
me,
you tell them that I have a
married.
girlfriend, they just like you like
So
you
for
have
me-
a girlfriend. So they see
for
you as
me-
very responsible.
if you are going to be on social media and you're my wife or you're my babe, please, you must be careful what you are putting out there, because there are so many. Because you know what I'm going to do.
You're about to say Irene Simmons on your job.
Yes, when I post on social media, and I am conscious of what I am posting on social media, because I don't want people to see me in a bad way. And you are posting something on social media. Now, guys, where they respect me for town,
You
say,
can't see him.
see him wife, oh, and they start to say stuff. Now, I am going to see
And for
those
instance,
things.
guys have some clues. Your wife uploads second
Your,
video.
your wife no bad, though. So now, I am going to begin to see you in the light of what you post on social media. O post Ibobo cleavage on social media. Abo Shebai.
I'm doing it for you, baby.
No, I am not living on social media. I will live in the same
Go
house.
and check it. Go and check it on social
Go and
media.
check
Go and
it.
check
Send
it.
it
Go
to me
and
as
drop
you
comments.
want.
Just to make people know that, and your wife said this. Is
I don't need them. Okay,
You
what
need
when
them.
they
I don't
know-
need their validation that my wife said.
You need them.
You people,
I'm putting
well,
it to you that you need it.
To me, social media, I can't date somebody that is head bent and 100% into social media.
Yeah,
Sure,
that-
don't you have
that's
another
actually-
business
that's
you do in
actually
life?
it is
That's
called
actually
content
bad.
If you want to
creation.
post your
That's
content
actually
on
bad.
social media, post yourself when you are having a meeting with the SSG of the country. Then I'm proud of my babe.
Okay,
I
now
posted-
My babe should be talking to 1,000 people, giving them public speaking. I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
they knock on for far.
Yeah, you don't understand.
Like you standing on.
You understand? Look at what do you call it? The former governor of what's his name? Some wiki. Before he do small, he say, "My dear, take care of me. This night now." You see, those things that are better cruise for. See, when you're an adult, when you are here, you are here. When you are here, you don't start to behave like you are. You
Yeah,
don't continue to behave like you are here.
So the more you grow, you learn.
There are so many things that we want to do, but marriage no go allow person
You
do
do, yeah.
because there's a priority. What I
Because-
will tell people is on social media, whatever you want to put there, prioritize.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Because your friends can call you. Kí ló tó fi ń fògbà rẹ̀ yí lẹ̀?
Friendship. Okay, now for me, I saw somebody sometimes ago fighting a colleague in my cadre of comedy, fighting a junior colleague. And I said, okay, look at it now. So this guy now go get confidence. Say, as if he tear your clothes, if he tear my own too.
That's
So you have dragged me in the
get-
mud, all in the name of you living your own life.
For me, I have this said friend. My friend Dre will call me. Why you post that kind of thing online? You know
And
me
don't
too.
forget-
there are some
And I have a
people
friend that
who
runs a
like
business, runs a clothing line. Bola Joko runs a clothing line business, and she does decent content.
And don't
people
forget,
like
sir.
that.
Don't forget, sir. Social media, don't forget. I said something.
always
Not to
there.
mention that.
I love Tiwa Savage, but that thing,
She did.
she's going to regret it. You know why it's going
Wait,
to pay
but
her?
she already said
She already
sex
said
tape will buy me jet.
No,
No,
wait.
No,
Let me
she
tell you
already
something.
said that our greatest fear of that video is our son. Saying,
That's why I'm going. You know what? Do you know how boys run? Okay, imagine, God forbid, you are not Tiwa Savage's son, and we are in class. We've been talking about girls.
Sure.
And I say, Omo, your that babe last night gave me the same vibe your mommy gave that guy on the. That boy will be very, very sad.
Blood
Yeah,
will
that's
flow.
why she said, she's very scared of her son.
And one thing about we men, we don't joke with our mothers.
I'm a
Assuming it's your dad, you can just lock up like say, "Nah, you get
You understand? So
wait."
please, the fact that social media doesn't forget is enough for you to censor and protect not just yourself, but everybody coming through you.
Yeah, and I think there's something we should talk about to the ladies who listen to the likes of, some motivational speaker
That has
out
lost
there.
motivation themselves.
Yes.
Sorry.
And then you just take every word of theirs,
Hook, line, and
everything they
sinker.
say, you just swallow it, and then you start reacting to your partner, and you start doing odd things. And I'm wondering, don't you people, share you put now have brain? Share you put not see that this thing is wrong?
It's
Coming from your gender.
No, it is actually
She's
true.
actually
it is true.
right. She's
Because some
right.
people will just take something. I see some videos, and I watch it, and I'm like, Sheni, you ronu koto sorrow ni. Did you not think of this thing before saying it?
You are getting angry. Sorry.
Okay, calm down.
We are sorry.
Okay,
So we just need to talk to some of our ladies out there. Please, you know better. You should do better.
and next episode 13 is going to. He knows how to admonish ladies, so he's going to do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Teddy.
Thank you for having us
Raven.
around.
Thank you, Daisy, and thank you too for staying by, and thanks to everyone behind the production. Please subscribe to EMR Studio on YouTube.
Like
Like and subscribe.
Comment
and
and
comment
share.
and share.
So thank you very much. Till we meet again next time.
Peace.
Sabala.
Bye.